The Dark Knight, Green Lantern, and The Flash all in one episode? Don't believe me? Well, you're in for a real surprise. Welcome to episode 2 of Statue Spotlight Into the Metalverse. My name is Keith, and we'll be talking about the latest 1:4 scale Batman statues by XM Studios. If you didn't know, XM Studios is a Singapore-based global award-winning design studio and producer of handcrafted, individually hand-painted statue collectibles. They are the licensee for some of the biggest pop culture brands worldwide. And if you're a fan of awesome, visually appealing and breathtaking Batman statues, then look no further. In this episode, we'll be featuring 3 more statues from the Dark Knight's Metal series. This is a popular series by DC Comics where all the characters are different versions of Batman, aka Bruce Wayne. So let's take a peek at our first statue. Starting off, we have the Dawnbreaker. This version of Batman comes from the Dark Multiverse where he uses his Green Lantern powers for evil. You could say that the Dawnbreaker is an interpretation of Bruce's biggest fears, that he could lose himself to absolute power and his own darkness. Die-hard comic book fans might know that the darkness he controls with his ring has the potential to corrupt the entire Green Lantern Corps. Looking closely, you can see the deformities around Bruce's face. You can also see the crafted wrinkles on his face and dirt on his teeth, hand-painted on the polystone material. I'm pretty sure I could chuck sand into his teeth and I'll bet it'll stay. Just kidding. Unless that's also your thing, then by all means, we don't judge. It's as if this statue was taken right out of a page of the comic book series. The green colors of his ring's construct really pop, like it's being conjured out of his own imagination in real time. And it's one of the highlights of this statue along with the other 2 we'll be featuring. They all have some dynamic element about them. It's as if they're moving and telling stories when they're staying perfectly still. The Dawnbreaker comes with 2 switch out heads and torso. There's the option with a face with a maniacal open jaw and another with a closed jaw on top of a snarling look. The switch out torso shows him being surrounded by his deadly Green Lantern dark energy constructs. Surely an amazing looking add-on. The actual statue has a length of 56 cm, breadth of 36 cm, and height of 60 cm. It weighs about 13 kg. The box size is slightly larger, weighing in at 16 kg. This piece will definitely be something that you'll be looking forward to coming home to every day. The Dawnbreaker is currently available for pre-order at under 1,600 Singapore dollars on XM Studios' official website and the XM store, so do check it out. My name is Bruce Wayne. I am vengeance, I am justice, I am Batman, the Red Death. This one is unique because it has 2 different versions of both Batman and Barry Allen. Let's first take a look at the Red Death version A. This version is one of the darkest interpretations of Batman's worst fears, the fear of losing the Bat family and not being fast enough to save anyone. For some context, this Batman went insane because he felt too slow to save his world, so he chains the Flash, also known as Barry Allen, onto the hood of his heavily modified Batmobile and literally drives them both into the Speed Force. That's where the Flash, Barry Allen's conscience, got trapped in Batman's body, while Batman took the Flash's superpowers and became Red Death. For me, I'm a person who likes the little things. The sculpt of this statue really showcases the red suit's texture explicitly and in great detail. This statue really preserves the grim and notorious birth of Red Death in the Dark Knight's Metal series, and Red Death is seen standing atop the damaged Batmobile after their transformation. For version A, his armor comes in this deep, rugged red look. Notice the details and creases of his suit, plus the many bats flying all over the statue. It's really as if literal bats are flying around him. This is one dynamic piece indeed. There's the added touch of the iconic Batman logo being cut in half by the Flash's lightning symbol, insinuating the dual nature of the Red Death. As for the base, it looks like they really mangled and tangled the Batmobile. For those looking to freshen up the looks of their statue, there are 2 head switch outs. One head shows Red Death wearing his wicked looking mask, and the other shows Bruce's stern and veiny face. What's special is that this version of Red Death has Bruce in charge at the helm. The statue has a length of 36 cm, a breadth of 48 cm, and a height of 63 cm. It weighs about 15 kg. As for the box, it is slightly larger and weighs about 25 kg. Last but not least, let's take a look at Barry Allen version B. Bruce is insane. All of them insane. How do I fix this? Said Barry Allen. This other version features a distinctive gold finish, which symbolizes the return of Barry Allen as he triumphantly takes back control of his consciousness from Batman. You can actually see the damage and distress on the suit. Similar to version A, this statue has Barry Allen standing atop of the damaged Batmobile. I love how the paint and sculpt of the head showcases Barry's emotions through the shadows and creases of his mask. This statue also has the interesting combo of both the Batman and the Flash's symbols. There are incredibly intricate details like wear and tear on the complex layers of his golden suit. And what can I say? A gold suit must probably come with gold bats following him. I wonder how they managed to hand paint the shine throughout the statue. It's almost as if they plated it with real gold. And unlike version A, however, this statue does not come with any switch outs, but of course, what's special about this version is that the Flash is finally back in charge, plus the signature bling bling. This statue also has a length of 36 cm, a breadth of 48 cm, and a height of 63 cm. It weighs about 15 kg in total. As for the box, it is slightly larger and weighs about 25 kg. Currently, Red Death version A and Barry Allen version B are separately available for pre-order at around 1,400 Singapore dollars on the XM Studios official website and the XM store. Well, that's all we have for the 3 new statues in this episode. A few Batman statues that are in a class of their own, unique, eye-catching, and just gorgeous to look at. You know, these are 3 statues that tell us you either die a hero or you live long enough to become the villain. Maybe Harvey Dent was right after all. For more information about the Dawnbreaker, Red Death version A and Barry Allen version B, do check out XM Studios official store and website at xm-studios.com. You can also find out more about XM Studios and their products on their website. Stay tuned for more episodes on the Dark Knights Metal series coming your way soon. Don't forget to subscribe and follow XM Studios on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube for more cool updates and things coming your way. Thanks for joining me, Keith, on the 2nd episode of Statue Spotlight Into the Metaverse. Take care and happy collecting.